Morning. Hey, I just wanted to check in. It's a beautiful day here in Southern Oregon. Just pretty and sitting on the porch and sun shining, unshaven because it's a Sunday. But I just had some stuff on my mind and I felt like I was supposed to share. You know, I've been really chewing on the Lord's Prayer in the Message translation lately. I dropped it a couple days ago. I'm going to drop it again in the comments below. And there's a section of it in the Message where it says, keep us forgiven and forgiving others. You know, maybe you're used to it as, something a little bit more formal than that, but I really appreciate the message for how simple it breaks it down. And I just thought, if we could all just center in on that one point, right? Like all of the angst in America today, all of the pain, all of the hurt, all of the anger, it really does come back to that, right? As far as, Lord, keep us forgiving others and living forgiven with you. You know, living from that centered place of, I'm going to release myself from things that I need to be forgiven for, and I'm going to release other people too. You know, and I was convicted for that this morning because I feel like there are people in my heart that I feel like I've been hurt by through the years that I just need to consistently and continually let go. Maybe I've let them go before, but, you know, we all have that tendency to, kind of claw that thing back, and bring it back in. But if we're not willing to release people, if we're not willing to let people go, then we're actually part of the problem. You know, it's so easy for us to say, well, I'm not in the middle of some of those big cities that have those racial tension problems, and so I'm not part of the problem, but the problem is bigger than race, and it's bigger than big cities, and it's bigger than riots and petitions. It really comes down to forgiveness. It comes down to letting things go, letting people go, and living from a forgiven place and being confident in who God has called you to be. But you can't be those things if you're holding on to people. So I just wanted to share that word because for me, I was convicted by it this morning. I'll be very, very honest. But I think too, I want to release those people today so that I'm not contributing to the problem that's going on and plaguing our nation right now. And also that I can be part of the solution. I want to pour forgiveness back into this world because I've been so forgiven. And I want to let people go. So will you resolve on that with me today? We can each one of us be part of this solution. But we have to be willing to let people go. We have to be willing to let things go. We have to be willing to say, I forgive you. I release you. And that doesn't have to mean you have to open yourself back up to people that have hurt you in the past. It just means that you have to be willing to let them go and set them free. And maybe that's you just writing a note or, I would say probably opening up channels of communication isn't always a great thing, but if you're able to release them, because there are a lot of us, I know from my side where I've hurt people, it's easy for me to carry all of that hurt from things I know I've done wrong that I just need forgiveness for. So let's resolve to be part of the solution today. Praying for you guys. I'm praying that for you. Please pray for me. Hope you have a good Sunday.